You've been watching China very closely. I know we had Raymond Young on, your colleague, with a 4.9% growth target, or at least forecast, for this year in China. How are you looking overall at the macro weakness? And has what we heard from this Politburo meeting changed your view in any way?
We think it has been very encouraging that in recent days we seem to have more urgency from policymakers to complement their longer-term measures with measures to address shorter-term issues. The fact that the policymakers have been engaging more closely with the businesses, with the private sector, including as well foreign businesses, to allay their concerns, these are all steps in the right direction in our view and could support a sentiment in the very near term. Now, having said that, my colleagues in the China economics team do still believe that the measures announced so far would not be able to turn around an economic slowdown that is structural in nature. So, as you have mentioned, we have a 4.9% GDP forecast for 2023, and for quite a long time now, it has been below consensus. But we will need to see whether the improvement in the sentiment will be followed by more concrete actions in the coming days or months.
Now, what do you think really needs to be done by authorities there? I mean, up till this point, up to this meeting, you guys were suggesting that the PBOC would keep policies pretty much unchanged. Has that view change? And if it hasn't, then where will the stimulus come from? And it's got to really, I suppose, move away from the traditional playbook of high leverage.
So in terms of the monetary setting, we do think that they will keep monetary setting accommodative for quite some time. We are expecting R cut in the coming few months, and also more policy rate cuts, but possibly only in 2024. But monetary easing on its own will not be able to turn around this growth slowdown. In terms of what we need to see, so far what we have seen, the focus and guidance from policymakers has been on ensuring sustainable and equitable medium-term growth driven by priority sectors. We will need it's becoming more obvious that these longer-term measures will have to be accompanied by shorter-term measures, especially in addressing the slide in consumer confidence, private sector business activities, and especially in addressing the high youth unemployment.